Welcome back to XCOM 2, Ends of the World. This is Satirize, and today we've got a supply raid to go on. Now, we really only have 8 soldiers total, named after you guys. And 2 of you are wounded. So that means our choices are fairly constrained here as far as our squad. Let's see. What I do want to do for sure is I want to make utility items available so that I'm sure we're not forgetting to bring any of our cool stuff. Okay, yeah, so we've got AP rounds. Riri could probably use those. Is there anyone I would rather have those? I think Riri's the right call here. Awesome. Let's see. Alright, other than that, this is looking pretty good. We've got Kita with her acid grenades. Yeah, this makes me pretty happy. Special grenades I'm forgetting about? Nope, not really. Oops. I'm so good at this game. Alright, great. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Raid that train.
We've got a lead on a disabled Advent train that was hit by resistance operatives working in this area. There's still the potential to recover valuable technology here, so we're moving to capture whatever we can. We'll need to secure the area and remove any hostile forces still defending the train if we're going to make this work.
This mission was rated difficult up front, so we want to be real careful. This is another one of those missions that's not going to have a time limit. Their train is disabled, so it's not going anywhere. But there might be reinforcements.
1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Alright, where is this train, do you suppose? Well, they dropped us facing this way, so my best guess is that's the direction we're going. It's so promising that we got dropped right next to a cemetery. That'll save the aliens a lot of trouble if they win. Who am I kidding? They wouldn't bury us. Ah, right off the bat. Muton and 2 Vipers. Okay. That's a bit of a scary pod. Vipers scare me. They've just got so much nasty stuff they can do. Mutons have high accuracy. If they start shooting at us, then we're likely to sustain wounds. Alright. I would love to open with a grenade from Kita. Who can get to that great piece of solid cover there? Yasha can, Kita can, that's about it. I don't think we need to advance Yasha. She's our medic. We'd rather keep her back a little bit.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Now they're standing so clumped together. This is the perfect time to use a grenade if I can get the rest of my squad arrayed to have an overwatch shot. Going loud on the first turn feels like a little bit of an impatient play, but if they walk backwards, presumably towards the objective, that's only going to make it more likely that more enemies are going to get called down on our heads when we engage them. So I would really like to start this turn. Panda can see both of them. She's got decent shots, and of course she's got no cover. Atropos is in the same situation. So, whether I overwatch with them depends on how well I think I can do with the grenade and the subsequent shots. I'm actually feeling pretty optimistic. Kita's acid grenades are spectacular. If we can land an overwatch shot or 2, we should be able to take down most of that pod, because acid damage is applied at the beginning of their turn. So if they end up with a hit point or 2 left over, no big deal, the acid will take care of it. So I'm going to do the stupid thing. I'm going to overwatch anyway with Atropos, because he's got long watch. Panda I shouldn't overwatch with, because although she does have good vision of them, You can see from the little reticles next to their heads at the bottom of the screen, you can see that she can only see those because of her squad sight, because of her sniperness, and we haven't improved her sniperness to be able to take overwatch shots that way. So actually the best thing we can do with her
Heading to that location.
is move her here, and then potentially, after they scramble, we can take a pistol shot. Yasha Overwatch. Riri Overwatch.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
Kita's gonna start us off. And Astrinda. She's my Grenadier. I need to reserve her in case the Overwatch goes terribly wrong. Can she see from over here? Yes, she can.
Heading to that location.
Alright, so she's not overwatching for now. Kita, light 'em up.
Heads down!
And... oh my, that was beautiful. We killed a Viper straight off. Another one has 2 hit points left and will die before it can shoot at us. And the Muton has only a few hit points left. Its armor is shredded. Let's see if we can just finish this here and now. Atropos. That's a dead Viper. That's a dead Muton. Alright, that's what I call a successful engage. Nice shooting Atropos, nice shooting Yasha. That was totally worth blowing our concealment. We don't have a time limit. Let's play it safe. We're just going to overwatch with Panda, and we won't do anything else until we have all 6 of us ready to go. Okay. So the fact that they were over there reconfirms my feeling that the train is that way. Let's use Riri.
On the move.
And Riri, of course, is still concealed because she's our scout, because this is exactly what she's good at. Okay. She's still... ah, okay, so there's the rail. That might have been visible before. If so, I'm going to feel silly when I watch the replay. Good, okay. Atropos, obviously it's time to get to cover, and now that we know where we're going, we can take smarter cover.
Got it, moving.
I do not want to reveal any of them right now. Atropos ultimately is going to want to get on top of that plateau there.
Not a problem.
Love that accent. Kita, where do I want you? Let's put you over here for now.
Roger that.
There's no rush. Mostly I would love everyone to be behind good cover.
Got me covered.
Panda, as our
Alright, I'll
revolver
go.
specialist, or a pistol specialist, excuse me, it's less necessary that she get on top of the plateau, but it still wouldn't hurt.
On the move.
Probably should be making time to reload. Uh-oh. They're gonna see us. Riri's the only one who's concealed, and there are people who are closer to them than she is. Maybe they're not going to see us. That's amazing. Because Yasha is standing... oh no, that's not true. Riri is standing over here. Good, alright, great, great, okay. Riri, you saved us from probably being flanked when we attacked the train. Holy cow, did you ever just pull your weight. Okay. So I probably should have been paying closer attention to what we were seeing. We've got a Stun Lancer, we've got a robot. Our combat hacker, unfortunately, is in sickbay. Let's see. Where is Atropos? Right here. Atropos actually can't see them from where he's standing, so engaging on them this turn is not an option. And because Riri is the only one with concealment, we can't sneak up on them the way we did last time.
Moving.
Let's get Riri close enough that you'll be able to see Riri, not only all of who they are. Looks like there is one more. We've got, that looks like probably an officer, maybe a shield bearer? I don't even know. Actually, you can tell me. That's an advanced trooper. Okay, so it's no big deal. No special abilities. Okay, good. And now that we can see those three, maybe we can make some more reasonable plans for how to engage them. Now, Kita, how far can you get that grenade? Really far. But we can't move you here, because from here you can see them, which means they can see you. So here's what we're going to do. I bet that they're going to patrol towards us on their turn. I don't know that, but I think it's a reasonable bet. So we're going to set up just outside their line of sight. Where we are is actually pretty good. And from here, we're going to overwatch them. They're going to see us, they're going to scramble, and we're going to shoot at them. But I gotta make sure not to accidentally reveal any of our people in the meantime.
On my way. Overwatch.
Okay. Overwatching with Riri is a bit of an iffy proposition because she's concealed, meaning she's not going to take the overwatch shot unless she's revealed. But, I mean, what else is she going to do? I guess she could throw the grenade and start us off, but, well, is that such a bad idea? If we have people over here overwatched, then if they run towards us, which is probably what they're going to want to do, then we could very well get overwatch shots off at them. On the other hand, because Riri's fairly close to them, it's also possible that they would take cover further back, and then Riri's in trouble. Let's not take that risk. We're going to overwatch Riri.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
Alright, and Panda, where do I want you?
What's over there?
I don't know.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. This should be the end of the turn. Let's see what they do. Okay, I was wrong. They're patrolling backwards. Well, that doesn't make it any easier to sneak up on them. So that's the question. Do we pursue them? Or do we secure kind of a staging area near the train? I don't want to leave them. I'm really worried that if we start attacking a different pod, then that one is just going to interrupt us in the middle of the battle, and we've seen how that goes. Okay.
Roger that.
So Riri's still got good eyes on them. We don't see anyone else, which is a little surprising. But, you know, gift horses' mouths. Not looking therein. Let's... I mean, we've got to start this. Or they're just going to get further away from us. Now, we do have Yasha's aid protocol, which can grant someone an overwatch because of her special abilities. So here's what I'm thinking. Who do I have? So I've got two snipers who can't really move and then deal full damage. I've got Riri who's concealed. That just leaves my grenadiers. Okay. Maybe this is a job for Kita, actually. Estrinda still has 3 grenades. I want her using them if we can. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move Kita as close as we can get her without seeing them. Of course the nearest full cover just barely is within their line of sight. Do I still like this plan? The idea was I would move her further than she would ordinarily be able to move, then I would use Yasha to give her an overwatch so that I'd be sure of getting at least one good overwatch shot on them. But looking at the way this is going, that extra move doesn't seem like it gives us much of an advantage. She's just as likely to wake them up as anything. Alright, well at some point I've got to start making decisions. So, for now, let's do the cautious thing. Let's just advance and overwatch. Oh, holy cow! How did they see me? We're way far away from them. And now, of course, they spot Riri.
Spotted.
Okay. That's okay, worst could happen. Worst could happen. Can I wipe them all out before their turn? The answer to that question determines what I want to do with Riri, because she's in a whole lot of danger right now. If I can't wipe them out, I want to retreat her. But if I can, then her sword might be able to deal the last important blow. Kita's in a good position to get a grenade on one or two of them. Estrinda, what about you?
Absolutely.
Grenades are such a useful, flexible tool. You have suppression, of course. They're too smart for us. They spread out far enough that I can't get... I can get those two in the same grenade, okay. Just barely, just barely. Do I like that grenade? I do like that grenade.
Fire in the hole!
Let's see where this leaves us. Okay, did we get their cover? We got the cover and back. Which is just as well, because the Stun Lancer's cover is Riri's cover. Atropos, how are your shots? You've got fantastic shots on two of them and no shot on the third. That's okay, Riri can take care of the Stun Lancer herself if she needs to. The problem is the robot and its armor. We could use our other acid grenade, get rid of all of its armor in one fell swoop. I really want to move Panda up here to the ledge, but we know that that robot, if it survives, is very likely going to take advantage of that to do its area of effect attack and put a bunch of people in sickbay. Yeah. Panda, why don't you take that snipe? If we can go ahead and take down that trooper. Alright, good. Our lives are that much simpler.
Big deal.
Oh, give yourself a little credit. Okay. Beautiful shot for Atropos. Deadeye would deal 6 to 8 damage, which even in the best case does not kill the robot. So we need to get either a hit or a grenade in on that robot. Yasha. Kita. I'm a little hesitant to use Kita's last real grenade. Her other one is a flashbang, which is tactically useful, but it's not what we need right at this moment. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the robot. Those robots have probably been responsible for more damage to our troops than any other kind of unit has been. And if we can do this, if we can... Nice crit! Holy cow, nice. I'm pretty sure we don't even really need to shoot at it now with Atropos, because the acid should kill it at the beginning of its turn. We're gonna shoot at it anyway, because I have no reason not to. Well, actually, hang on. First, let's make sure that Riri can actually hit with her sword here. 96% should hit. Go for it, Riri. Excellent. I know swords are not your specialty, but that was clutch.
Did you see that one?
Great. And Atropos, as long as you can hit a 93% shot, Riri is safe. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You know that was good.
We engaged them by accident, and we still had the wherewithal to take them all out and still have Yasha, who we're just going to reload. And I guess move a little bit since she can do two things.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Boy, I'm feeling good. I was expecting to have to take at least a little bit of fire there. I'd love to go ahead and get Atropos on there. Riri has lost concealment. She can't scout for us anymore. At least not the way she has been. She's still our vanguard, though. I think what we want to do
Whatever you say.
is move her closer to the squad. Good. And let's get her behind that tree. Hide behind the tree, Riri. That's sure to protect you from alien lasers. Okay, good. The fact that she can't see anything from where she's standing emboldens me to move Atropos up here. This might turn out to be a really terrible idea. Fingers crossed. Okay, good. From there, I suspect he's going to be able to see pretty much whatever we need him to see for the rest of the mission. Alright, we have no idea where they are. They could be back here in what looks like a ruined complex of some kind. Or they could be back here towards the back of the train. Or maybe it's the front of the train. This doesn't look like an engine, so it's probably the front of the train. Because we don't know what direction they're coming from, I'm a little worried about cover.
Not a problem.
So we're just going to move forward cautiously, use our overwatches.
Moving to position. Got it covered.
Alright, Panda. Okay. Let's get you up there too.
Solid copy.
We may change our mind about that later, but it doesn't hurt to have a sharpshooter up top.
Heading to that location.
Okay, if they stumble into us, they're going to wish they hadn't.
Overwatch.
Still no hints. I'm feeling the ruins. Did I see the map boundary there for a second? Yeah, I did. I don't know if you can see it. There's this set of vague orange lines over here that represents the map boundary. So if they are in the ruins, then they're right near the side of the level. Whereas actually there's a whole lot more room in the other direction. I bet they're going to be in the other direction, but let's sweep the ruins first.
I'm going.
Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty abandoned.
I can handle that.
Good. That's good enough for me. We have good vision into them. Unless the aliens have picked some really weird hiding spots, there's no way there's anything in there.
Got it covered.
Long watch with Atropos. Do we want to go ahead and advance a little bit? Is that okay? I think so.
Sure thing. Moving to
I
Overwatch.
probably should not be picking the Overwatch option yet, in case we still reveal
on it.
something this turn. Having committed to Overwatch would make us even more screwed than we already would be. I would rather have Panda closer to the
Location
front.
confirmed.
Because Atropos can Overwatch, she can't from that distance. And Yasha, you hang back just a
Orders
little.
Confirmed. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch.
There they are. And this is why we go on Overwatch. Ooh, that looked scary. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this. Nice, nice. Holy cow, we got the Muton down immediately. Atropos, nice shot. Great shot. Wow.
X-ray neutralized.
You know what I've been saying about Overwatch and how it's cursed? I think we just blew all of our luck for the rest of the game on that Overwatch. We killed the Muton, and both of the sectoids are within easy one-hit kill range. Great shooting, guys. That was amazing. I have no idea who got the kills, I'm sorry. Or I would credit you. Atropos, I'm pretty sure you had the last hit on the Muton.
Closing on target position now.
I do want to make sure Yasha gets some kills. It's a little harder for specialists to level up than for the other classes just because shooting is not really their specialty. Astrinda. You've still got a couple grenades.
Absolutely.
I want to see if you can use them to take one of them out and improve Yasha's shot. That's exactly what I was hoping to see.
Throwing grenade.
This will probably should definitely kill the closer one. And did we get the cover? We got the cover. Good. Yasha? How is your shot now? 78, we'll take it. Shoot that sectoid. Nice shot. For a minute I thought you missed it.
Good riddance.
Is that it?
Status confirmed.
Nice, wow.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
We didn't get any treasure, we must have blown it up.
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
9 out of 10. There must have been a turret. That's, as far as I know, that's the only kind of enemy that you don't have to kill on a kill all enemies mission. Probably somewhere along the train there was a turret. And you know what? I don't mind that we didn't blow it up. We'll have plenty of other opportunities to destroy turrets. We do want to do that eventually, because if you do enough of them, you can build a base facility. Another flawless mission. Starting to feel like easy mode here, which is probably not a good thing to say ever. We kind of fell off the boat as far as the things to never say in XCOM joke goes, right? Starting to feel like easy mode is probably right up there. Great, I love our scoreboard. I love that even though we had trouble finding them, we still killed 1.29 enemies per turn. We did more damage per attack than we've ever done before. Did we get any promotions?
I expected something of a learning
No
curve
promotions.
for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
That's too bad. But honestly, we're getting to be so high level that it's not a surprise. I might have expected Diddly Panda to get promoted to Lieutenant, but yeah, we're definitely hitting the point of diminishing returns. Got some corpses, got a bunch of alloys, quite a few supplies, a little bit of extra Illyrium to play with. Great. Yeah, I know, we are really low on intel. Good, alright. What's next? Is there anything I want to be sure to do with our supplies before we start scanning forward on the Hollow Globe? I don't think so.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
Did that sound like flirting to anyone else? That sounded like flirting to me. Shen, you can do better than Bradford. Alright, we don't have any spare engineers to help clear that alien debris quicker. Because we've got one of them helping to heal our 2 soldiers in the medbay. So let's actually go ahead and scan ahead. Ah. We could go over there and grab ourselves an engineer. Well, I don't feel like making contact with New India is super urgent. I guess I would like another engineer if I could get them for free. Not that it's really free, right? So XCOM is a game about resource management. There are so many resources. There's supplies, there's intel, there's alloys, and above everything else there's time.
Interesting discoveries, Commander.
Alright, we have researched psionics. This is very exciting. I have never done this before in XCOM 2. In my other playthrough, I just ignored psionics, because you can totally win the game without it. But I'm really, really looking forward to pursuing that. Oh great, we've got some instant autopsies available. As soon as we've got space, we'll probably go ahead and build a psionics lab, which we can use to actually train up psychic soldiers. We might use it to build a shadow chamber, which is kind of the plot building, but no, we're not going to rush it. We're going to build the psionics lab when we can. Let's go ahead and get our instant research done.
Although I would expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling.
Zeus has been at work again.
Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this.
He's talking about what in the other game were called thin men.
I find it unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
Yeah, so the Thin Man in the last game was an alien who looked very much like a human, but spat poison and did various nasty stuff that the Viper also does. Good, okay, so now we can research in the Proving Ground battlefield medicine, which improves Yasha's first aid kit. Not bad at all. And what about our Advent mech breakdown?
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous, capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving
I would think
Shen
the
in
engineer
this
would be the one who
process,
disassembled
as her
the robot,
knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
I mean, obviously, that's why I don't run XCOM. Wait a sec, I do run XCOM.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
Alright, we have the Gremlin Mark II available. One thing we're going to be able to do with the Proving Grounds now is build an upgrade to our Gremlins, which is going to make both our specialists better hackers. It's going to make Dreaded Claymore's ability that deals free damage deal more free damage. Good stuff, but we've actually got to research that stuff in the Proving Grounds. And because we're getting kind of close to magnetic weapons, I almost want to
work begins immediately,
save up my supplies for those.
When I have a full report available.
Because as cool as our new toys are, better weapons are how you win the game in a lot of ways.
Working within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
We've set down now. We're scanning for an engineer.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
This should be our supply drop.
Your quarters now. You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alright. I'm not happy that they managed to make 2 points of progress towards the Avatar project, but we did blow up one of their black sites, which should keep them reasonably slowed down. I see Dr. Tokiko Chida is going to be available at HQ if we feel absolutely rich with supplies, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, here are our dark events. Rapid response, we've still got the chance to counter this maybe. Resistance informant, I really would rather not do more retaliation missions than we have to, but worse could happen. And unfortunately, we don't have enough intel right now to figure out what that hidden event is. So the next time we're looking at a guerrilla op, we may have to make decisions on incomplete information. We're going to go pick that up in just a second, but we're almost done with the engineer. Aha! Dr. Kozue Kaoru has joined the crew. And Mickey is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, we'll go grab that. Yeah, there is no hair color that matches Kozue. There just isn't. It doesn't work. It's really sad. Okay, let's get Kozue helping to clear this debris. Now, who's she working with? She's working with Utsuna. So that's a pair of people who should get along famously. Oops. Alright, let's go pick up those supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
259. That's a lot of supplies. We're doing okay now. Ah, this is gonna be our gorilla. Oh no, it's actually a different... Okay, okay. Oh, great. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. First of all, intel and supplies. Huge deal. That's great. But check out our objective. Neutralize target. This is what we call a dark VIP. We are most likely going to be capturing or killing a VIP, probably from Utsuna. I can't wait to see who it is, can you? Let's go right over there.
Course for West Africa.
Alright, alright. Who do we have available anyway? Everyone's free. Great. Alright, well I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'm looking forward to finding out who we're going to be kidnapping from West Africa. And in the meantime, please have a great day, and thank you for watching. See ya!